And good evening, welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. I'm going to be doing another collection update for you tonight. I've ordered more than what I've realised I was getting. So first off, sent to me by Max from Demonical Corp in France, record label home of Merciless, Savage Annihilation and all those other good bands. Check them out. If you look at the Merciless video that I did a few months ago, you notice there was a bunch of CDs that he put in the package, and this is a split between, I've got the Atara and Miserable Failure. 6 tracks by Atara and 8 by Miserable Failure for nearly 90 minutes of dark, nihilistic, brutal grind. 1,000 copies, limited edition. So yeah, that's the 2 bands there, and that's the Miserable Failure side. Right, let's begin. First off, the first 2 demos by Stampin. The awesome cassette there. I had really good feedback from the let's just focus, from the Stampin' Ground video for Card from Empty Words. So if you want me to do a Let's Talk About video and go through the whole catalogue, I'm more than happy to. Give me a thumbs up if you in fact no, don't give me a thumbs up anyway. But if you want me to do a Let's Talk About video for Stampin' Grounds, just put yes or something like that in the comment, and I'll start working on one. So this is a really cool label actually. Is that going to be nice and clear enough? So Paul Catton from Medulla Nocte sang on these first 2 demos, and you've got some liner notes from the main man, Ian Glasper there. This is Ian Glasper 2020. It's great to finally hear these actually, because these were never available before, unless you were there at the time, I guess. Paul did the first 2 demos, then you had a guy, forget his name, Daz? Something like that. Did the first 2 albums, well, like an album and an EP, and then Adam joined for an expression of repressed violence, and then the band went from there into the band we all know and love today. So yeah, this record label, by the way, who is it? Ripcord Records, that's the band's logo there. Look them up on Bandcamp. It seems to me that all they do is cassettes, but they do like indie albums and loads of sort of post-punk arty-farty stuff. But they've done, this is really cool. I'm really glad to finally get hold of this. I had a listen to it on Bandcamp as well, and it just sounds fucking raw as fuck. Awesome. They also do the Medulla Nocte demos as well, which I've got back there somewhere. I'll be doing the Medulla Nocte video as well at some point on the British Steel series. I'm probably more likely going to do the last album. Oh, fuck's sake, what's it called? A Conversation Alone's the first one. Second album, Dying on the Inside. There you go. I knew I'd get there. I'll probably do Dying from the Inside, but let me know which one you prefer. Right, Demonical. So, video I just did recently. I unboxed the new album, got a t-shirt and the album before it. Liked them so much I said I was going to go back and dive into their catalogue. So I picked this one up. Death Infernal. It is Death Infernal, isn't it? I thought it was Death Internal. No, Death Infernal. This was the one that kept popping up on different forums and different collection and death metal groups, etc. So I thought this might be the best one to pick up and see what. It's all lyrics on the inside, nothing really much to see. Again, when I ordered it, I had a quick listen on YouTube, and it sounds everything's in place basically. So I'm going to be checking that out. Looking forward to listening to that and listening to it properly at least. Next up, can't believe I didn't have this. Obviously doing Maiden cast, going through all the albums. We just did Fear of the Dark, that's gone up earlier. And yeah, I realised I don't have this on CD. I've got it on DVD, but not on CD, to my shame. So I had to quickly fill a gap. Iron Maiden, live at Donington. Awesome show, awesome set list. A historic show for many reasons. And yeah, I think because I had it on DVD, I just didn't feel the need to pick it up really, and it's not as if they're particularly hard to get hold of, is it? But this is harder to get hold of than I thought it would be actually, and wasn't as cheap as I thought it would be either, but I managed to pick it up for about 12 quid. So that would have been a good gig. Iron Maiden, Skid Row, Slayer, Thunder, Wasp and the Almighty. So obviously goes to say that was the last tour with Bruce. He did one final tour after this show, and then whatever happened. I don't know how to put all this stuff. And then, last but not least, let's talk about this. Right, Loudblast. I didn't really. All I've got of Loudblast is these 3 albums. This one's got an odd title. No, it hasn't. Sublime Dementia, Cross the Threshold, and what's this one? Disincarnate. And I picked these up a couple of years ago. Loudblast got it. I was in a conversation with Costas, owner of Repulsive Echo Records, and Loudblast came up in a conversation. I didn't really know him, and I went, right, where's the best place to start? And he recommended me these 3. I bought these 3, and they've sort of sat on the shelf already. I've listened to them now and then, and they've got a new album out. And I went on to, is it Loudblast? No, Listenable Loudblast, the band, for fuck's sake. Listenable Records, and saw there was quite a bit there. I had a quick listen to the new album, and I thought, right, now's the time to jump on board and investigate properly. So I thought I'd show you my package. Got a couple of beer mats. Oh, that's what I've got to show you actually. Right, beer mats. Hold that thought. Right. Listenable Records. Satan. Also, great new wave of British heavy metal band Satan, if you've not heard of them. Listenable Records compilation. That's cool. Right, got a flyer there. Right, and now we're into the meat. So, right, let's do this. Come back to that one. I can't remember what the new album is. Is this the new one? Anyway, so I've got Manifesto. Let's quickly. I think this is the new album. Let's quickly look it up. As you can see, I'm well prepared. This sounds awesome, by the way, in the background. I've kind of, yeah, Manifesto's a new album, so that's cool. One thing as well about this album is it's got on bass Frederic Leseric, I think that is. I'll guarantee to have balls that, the pronunciation of that. But he's from France. He was in Dragon Force, I believe. Was it Dragon Force? Yes, he was in Dragon Force. And he's also in a band with Joey Jordison from Slipknot and Attila from Mayhem. And also the singer of that band is from the awesome band Doff, which I've got down here. Doff. 3 awesome albums. I've got them all down there, but I'm just picking this one up. But this one, The Concealers. fantastic record. I'll be doing a underrated video on that one day in the next 100 years. But let's have a but yeah, Sinsanum, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think he's in Creator now as well. It just says here that he's yeah, it looks like he's on a single with Creator, so he's well busy. But that looks a bit bad, doesn't it? Awesome artwork. This artist is pretty prolific as well, actually, I believe. If I'm have a quick look at who the Eliran Cantor. What else has he done? Archsphere, Relentless Mutilation. That was a good album. Trying to think. Bloodbath. The Arrow of Satan is Drawn. Yep, great artwork on that one. Crowbar, The Serpent Only Lies. Despised Icon, Purgatory. Not too familiar with them. Dublin Death Patrol. Did 2 albums with them. Evil Skull. That's awesome artwork. Yeah. Hate Eternal, of course, yes. Infernus and Incandescent Sands, the last 2 Hate Eternal albums, and he's done 3 albums with Incantation. Oh, and Christian as well, he did an album with them. So yeah, you get the idea. Awesome artwork. This is a nice little digibook. Can you see that there on the back? So you got the disc there, the booklet. I'll have a quick look through, see if there's any. That's the band's current lineup. I've only had one listen to this, to be honest. I had a quick listen on Bandcamp, and yeah, everything seemed to be in place. I'm not sure what people think about how the new stuff measures up with the classic material, but I'm sure it'll have the mixed results all bands that have been going this long kind of have, really. Some people just some people there's just no pleasing, is there? You know what us metalers are like. But like I say, I thought this is the time to jump on. So Loudblast, and this is Burial Grounds. Nice little slip case. Does that look a bit better? A bit clearer? Nope. Not much to look at in there, really. And I basically grabbed everything they had. So I've got these 3 classics, these 2 new ones, and I'll fill in the gaps as I go, really, and start listening. There's a few more bits to show, actually, so stick around. This is the problem with these unboxing videos, you see. You have to oh my god. Right, I've got the Aggressor and Loudblast split, licensed to Thrash. Aggressor, obviously another band, classic band from France. I've got a special edition of their album, actually, the second 2-disc edition with like a whole load of stuff re-recorded on it and that. Loads of old school photos, flyers back in the day. That'll be fun. And I didn't see. Alright. This artwork is amazing. So let's blast. How cool does that look? So this is a this was cheaper than it looked, actually. I mean, So we've got this opens like that. I've got oh, this is a CD and DVD of the concert. I might as well read that. If you don't like to hear set lists, skip forward about 10 seconds. Bloody Oath, Taste Me, From Dried Bones, Presvamption, Flesh, No Tears to Share, Subject to Spirit, Fatal Attraction, Stroke, Scar to Death, Black Death, Disquieting Beliefs, Cross the Threshold, and My Last Journey. So hopefully a pretty cool set list. I'll tell you what, after this crash course, I hope I like them. Right. So. What's this? Yeah. I thought it was a scratch on the artwork then, but it looks like the devil's doing some. I thought I just did that with. I thought I did that with a penknife. So it opens out. So you've got the CD and the DVD there. Lots of live shots. Lots and lots of live shots. That's pretty cool. Huh. Birthday cake there. And we got laminate for the backstage. Patch. What's this? Loudblast's first demo. Loudblast's first live gig. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to sit and undo this because it's going to take forever and it don't look like there's anything apart from the sleeve anyway. Avoid their taxes. You don't pay taxes like citizens pay taxes. You have all sorts of special deals. You are the biggest tax avoiders in Europe. And here you sit pontificating. Someone's having a go at me. And this looks like a flag, so let's. There you go. How cool is that? Yeah. And that's that for another collection update. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. I've got a couple of shifts to do, so there's 2 videos I wanted to get done this week and I just haven't got round to it, but next week it's my mission. So coming up we've got British Steel Volume 3, and we'll be doing Underrule, Misfortune Comes by Means of the Mouth, classic album. I'll be going into that, and also let's talk about, I'll be going through the whole back catalogue. See that? Monstrosity. I wanted to get this done this week, but I've just not got round to it, and yeah, unless I can concentrate and do it properly and really go into depth and give you what you need to know and do these albums justice, I wasn't going to do it. So hopefully next week I'll have the time to sit down and properly go through both of these. No, I will do it. That's my mission for next week. Also, next Friday, Maiden cast. Is it 15 it'll be? And we'll be doing Killer's Murder 1. So I've got loads going on. Also, I'm officially underway. We're doing the new edition of Metal Legion. So I've got 10 albums to review, plus a couple of interviews coming up and some articles. So busy, 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 as we all are. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. Listen to some metal. See you soon.